Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Civilization 6, where we play as Roosevelt on Immortal difficulty in a try to get the culture victory. We didn't have a great start. We have a bad start with tundra, with snow and stuff like that. So we actually have 5 cities, which is not too much, but the cities are quite bad. So and I was looking into it. It's been a while since I played this this campaign, so I have to check everything what I was doing. I remember that I wasn't doing very well. I also remember that Tokyo or Japan is not Tokyo. Japan is doing really well in this in the victory, in the culture victory. So I think a best bet is just to go and conquer these city-states and look in the possibilities, in the options to conquer Kyoto and maybe even Tokyo and up north a little bit more. Could also go after India, but I don't think India is doing that strong on the culture scene. Oh, he is actually. He's better than us, but so we might go after Japan and India. It will give us some warmonger penalties, but I think if you have a decent sized army, it won't be too bad. Yep, training up some units, get some crossbowmen. Let's see, how are we doing on technology? I seem to recall that we were quite far behind. I think we're going straight into gunpowder, metal casting to get some bombards, so we can secure that city, get a few musketmen, and get some crossbowmen. And yeah, we could also get for knights probably. Can we build knights already? Melee strength 48 and the musketmen 55. So the musketmen are a little bit better, a little bit stronger, but they require niter and they have far less movement. So the combat is a lot quicker with the knights, and the knights are also quite a lot cheaper also in maintenance. So we might even go with knights, although do I need 2 iron or 1 iron for a knight? As you can see, I don't do very much conquest in Civ. Mostly a peaceful player. Do we want to go with the museum or do we want to start building units? I think I'm... Yeah, you need 2 horses to train this type of unit. No, that's the horseman. I'm looking to the knight. 2 iron to train this unit. We got 1 iron here. Why do you always need 2 copies? So annoying. So we get 1 copy of iron. Is there anyone who has iron? Mr. Japan, yeah, we will lose the iron as soon as we declare the war. So that's not really deal. You got iron. What would you want for this? 35 gold per turn? Nope. You don't have iron. You have an extra copy. What do you want? 31 gold per turn. Never mind. Don't want to spend that much. So we're just gonna wait a while. Not gonna spend bunch of gold on iron. Instead, I think we are going to. I think we want to get going with this support unit when adjacent to the city attacking when I think battering rams. No, quite effective. What about the siege tower? Classical era support unit. Doesn't really matter. And adjacent to a city, attacking melee units ignore walls and immediately assault the city. Which is really strong, I guess. You can just shoot down the walls. Could also go for a catapult and use the gold to upgrade it to bombards once we get enough. Once we get attacked. I think we will do that. What do we want for a civic? Is there any good warfare civic? I think we want to work towards the Enlightenment. Can we just announce him? Empty words and no threat. Can I not declare a war? So we got the classical republic, which gives us bonus points to great people, which is nice. But I think we want to go towards the merchant republic. I think it's quite strong. We could also go for the monarchy for now. The bonus influence is really nice. No, I don't want to close the menu. The bonus influence is really nice to ensure the suzerain status. We get 5 points per turn, plus 20%. We would get 6 points per turn. We get 2 envoys at 75 points, so that's nice. We would get a bunch of military policies, which isn't really the goal of this campaign, but we need to go to war. We have to go to war to make sure to get the victory. So I think we're going to change to the monarchy for now, and once we can change the government again, we will change to something else. Yes, we want a monarchy. We still want the great writer points. The culture is nice. I think we want to go with this. Let's see. Combat victory of units now, plus Renaissance Industrial Era heavy and light cavalry units. We can train cheaper cavalry. I think we go with the melee and ranged units. Although I kind of want to go with the cavalry, but we lack the iron, and I don't think there's an option to get iron. The problem is if I close this. Oh, I can just close it. Wait. Is there any city-state we can become the suzerain of, which would give us iron? Wheat, cattle, ivory, no iron. So nope. We should try to get Zanzibar to. We should try to become the suzerain of Zanzibar. So he cannot help Japan with the war. There's no iron nearby, so we can settle a city on it. Wow, words, man. So no iron. It's really bad. The problem with the musketmen is if we want to build a musketman, we need to have 2 niter. We have the same problem as with the knights. We need 2 copies. So we could just go with a pikeman, maybe. Is there any other quicker unit that we can build? No horsemen. The cavalry. No, that's quite a way off. I mean, crossbowmen are fine for now for bombarding the city. Get a few bombards. We only need one. Actually, only need 1 melee unit. I don't know, we'll see. So knights is not gonna happen anytime soon. So let's go with the production towards melee and ranged units. 50% discount on unit upgrades. Yes, we really want that. We want a discount on the upgrade towards the bombards and reduce unit maintenance, so we still make a nice bit of money. Okay, that's it for now. Let's go to the next turn. That was quite a long turn. You lack amenities. Is there anything we can do about it? We connected the dice over here. Zanzibar has the sugar, so there's no point in getting the sugar. We could get the furs. We don't have fur, right? No, we don't. I think after this catapult we will build a worker to connect the furs. Yeah. I think we're going to ship the units towards Baltimore. You can come to Baltimore as well. We want to upgrade you towards Crossbowmen, only 50 gold, really cheap. It's really nice. We want to upgrade you as well. The scout can keep scouting. Could just get this worker to build a... I seem to recall that I want to build a district here, but I don't remember. We need food, man. We need food. What happens? We only get production if we remove the forest. No food. Cannot build a farm. There seems to be some ruins here. Do you want to build a lumber mill? I think we're gonna leave this place for now, and you can 10 turns. It's probably a lot faster to build one in Washington. Well, let's try to do something about the city. Is there something like a granary that we can build here? The ancient walls. Commercial hub. Jakarta. We get a quest. Inspiration from mercantilism. We don't have any envoys which we can send now. We probably want to send an envoy to Jakarta for the 4 gold in the capital, which is really strong. The initial bonus of the city-states is really strong. We can come here. You can stay there. Can you not pass the iron? Should be able to. Catapult is almost finished. Probably I want an encampment district here on this desert tile. The problem is it's gonna take forever.
Astronomy is much more.
So anyway, we can boost it. We could chop the forest, of course. It requires a worker, which we can get in 1 turn. Why am I not building an encampment here? We are on a military player now. So you can come to Baltimore as well. Let's build a... Do we want to buy a... No, let's build a builder in 1 turn. It's the... workshop. Also out of amenities. I think we want to get some entertainment complex going. Can we build one in St. Louis? No, we cannot. We really derped out there. We didn't do a good job. Should have built some an entertainment complex somewhere between Boston and Washington to boost the amenities of both cities. Maybe even build 2, one in Boston, one in Washington. So we could have at least 2 semi-strong cities. Now we have the problem that we have bad cities and no amenities. What do we want here? Probably crossbowmen. I think we're gonna go full crossbowmen here. And 1 or 2 melee units for the capture of the cities. I think we just have to declare war on the city-states. Problem is it will destroy all our envoys, which would basically mean that we... I think I want to keep Zanzibar. It gives us so much gold. It gives us 4 gold in the capital, plus 4 gold in every commercial hub. I think we have a commercial hub in the capital and in Boston, if I recall correctly. Not sure, but we got at least 1 in the capital. We are about to get 1 in St. Louis. So it's a bunch of gold in Zanzibar. So if we can, we want to keep this city-state. So we probably go straight to Buenos Aires. If we can become the suzerain of Zanzibar, we will have control of this area as well. So that won't be too much of a problem. Get that worker done. We should watch this screen I don't think there's any issue with tourism just yet. The problem with Japan is he doesn't need that much tourism as the other players do, because he's having so much domestic tourists. And the second most is from India, so, and I'm last. So we have to do something about it. Get one tourist from each country. Great. We should look into the ways of increasing the tourism bonus. You can come to Baltimore, chop the forest. You want to get into museums, or do you want to keep the unit spam going? We can declare as soon as possible. I think declaring as soon as possible is the most important thing now. So we're gonna build another catapult. I'm gonna get at least 2 or 3 bombards. I think I'm going to focus you on not on unit production. It's gonna take way too long. So anyway, a spy can help us in a city. I don't remember. Do we want gold? Yes, we want the gold from Zanzibar. Should not have chopped that fast. Now we can do it. I think there is a tag that you can build farms in Tundra, right? It should be. Entertainment complex to boost Boston, maybe. Boston will grow in 1 turn, and then we will be able to build an entertainment complex in Boston itself. We're going to build it here, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's maybe a little bit too far off. Can we build it on the? I don't recall. Can we destroy that luxury? We can plant it on the horses if you want. It's probably our best bet. But what do we want in Charleston? We want to invest in culture here, or do we want to get the war machine going? We should at least get a commercial hub, or an industrial zone, rather. We have no mines, so that's not gonna help us. This is such a bad city. Why did I settle a city here? What was I thinking? Problem is, it's never gonna grow. Not at this rate. Maybe if we connect a fish and get a trade route, then we could probably grow it a little bit more. But for now, it's gonna stay at full pop. So production is not going to increase nothing. So I think our best bet is just to get a theater square. Just use it as a way to get a little bit more culture from this city. Although it's a really bad city, culture is valuable for our victory. And then we use these 3 cities for our unit production. And once we get Buenos Aires and Kyoto, it's going to become a lot easier, I think. You're doing fine. Nice. Yes, you can stay here. Going to the next turn, look what happens, and yeah, nothing is really.
The real use of gunpowder.
Zanzibar has so many units, so we really don't want to end up at war with Zanzibar. I mean, we can defeat the units, but it's just gonna take so long to grind through all these units, and we are on online speed, which that's the biggest downside on online speed. The wall is takes so long to transport the units over to do the wall itself. It's not really balanced around online speed. I feel it's so faster units get more and more important. So I think standard or even epic speed is a lot better for war. So we have to do it quick, otherwise within 50 turns we could have someone win the science victory, maybe. Maybe not in 50 turns, but I think 60-70 turns we are looking into someone getting a victory. So I want to move quickly, as quickly as possible. But for now, it's time to cut this video. I hope I can still make this happen. I'm not sure. We have to change the tactic a little bit. We had a really bad start, as I said countless of times already. We're gonna try to counter that by conquer some cities. In hindsight, I should have conquered cities a lot earlier, so we wouldn't get the massive warmonger penalty. But yeah, it is as it is, and yeah, we have to win this game one way or another. Alright, thank you for watching. If you want to keep up to date with the channel, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. It really helps the channel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!